Hi, I am Nap Gaking Jr., a math teacher. You are watching Top Math, a YouTube channel that features solutions to some mathematics competition problems given in the past several years here and abroad. So for today's video, we will try to calculate, simplify 5 expressions. Expressions of sums and products, and expressions where division and multiplication are also involved. Okay, so for number 1, A is 2 plus 6 plus 12 plus and so on until 380. Okay, so here for number 1, each term is of the form an, which is equal to n times n plus 1. Okay, 2 is 1 times 2, 6 is 3 times 4, 12 is 3 times 4, and so on. Okay, and we can also write this as n squared plus n. Okay, so therefore A is the same as 1 plus 1 squared plus 2 plus 2 squared plus 3 plus 3 squared, and so on, plus 19 plus 19 squared. And we can separate the integers 1 to 19 without the square and separate the squares of these numbers. So we have 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on until 19, and then in the next group of numbers we have all the squares of 1, of 2, and of 19. Okay, and then using the formulas given above, we have 19 times 20 over 2 plus this one here is 19 times 20 times 39. Yes, 39 over 6. This gives us 190 plus 2,470 equals 2,660. So that's for number 1. And then for number 2, each term is of the form a sub n, which is equal to n times n plus 3, or n squared plus 3n, where n ranges from 1 up to 30. Therefore, B is equal to 1 squared plus 3 plus 2 squared plus 6 plus 3 squared plus 9 and so on until the last, which is 30 squared plus 90. Okay, and we can rewrite this as 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared plus and so on until 30 squared. Whereas the other numbers can be written as 3 times 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on plus 30. So this is 30 times 31 times 61 over 6 plus 3 times 30 times 31 over 2. So this is 5 times 31 times 61 plus 30 times 3 divided by 2 is 45. So 45 times 31. And this gives us 9,455 and 1,395, which when added will give us 10,850. Okay, so that's our B. And then number 3. Okay, note that every term in Q is twice the corresponding term in P. For example, 2 times 3 and 4/5. 3 and 4/5. This is 2 times 3 plus 4/5, which is equal to 6 plus 8/5, which is equal to 7 plus 3/5, or simply 7 and 3/5. Okay. Therefore, C, which is equal to P over Q, is simply P over 2P, which is equal to 1/2. So letter C is just 1/2. Next, number 4. Number 4 is, okay, that one. Factorial. It's summoned without the sign is of the form okay, we have n factorial times n plus 2, which is equal to n factorial times n plus 1 plus 1 which is equal to n plus 1 factorial plus n factorial. Therefore, our D is equal to 2 factorial plus 1 factorial minus 3 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 4 factorial plus 5 factorial minus and so on. Minus a plus first. We have 22 factorial plus 21 factorial minus 23 factorial plus 22 factorial plus 23 factorial. So notice that except for 1, all the other factorials add up to 0, because you have a 2 factorial, but you also have a negative 2 factorial. You have a 23 factorial, but you also have a negative 23 factorial. So this is just equal to 1. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is okay, that one. Its summand is of the form 2n squared plus 1 over 2n squared minus 1, which is equal to 4n squared plus 1 over 4n squared minus 1, which is equal to 4n squared minus 1 plus 2 over 4n squared minus 1, which is equal to 1 plus 2 over 4n squared minus 1, which is equal to 1 plus 2 over 2n minus 1 times 2n plus 1, which is equal to 1 plus 2n plus 1 minus 2n minus 1 over 2n minus 1 times 2n plus 1, which is equal to 1 plus, okay, so we have 1 over 2n minus 1 minus 1 over 2n plus 1. Therefore, E, which is the sum of 2n squared plus 1 over 2n squared minus 1 from n equals 1 to 200. No, 100. Is equal to the sum of 1 plus 1 over 2n minus 1 minus 1 over 2n plus 1 from n equals 1 to 100, which is equal to the sum of 1 from n equals 1 to 100 plus the sum of 1 over 2n minus 1 minus 1 over 2n plus 1 from n equals 1 to 100, which is equal to 100 plus 1 minus 3, 1/3 plus 1/3 minus 1/5 and so on, plus 1 over 199 minus 1 over 201. And the inner terms cancel each other because they are negatives of each other. So we have 100 plus 1 minus 1 over 201, or this is 100 and 200 over 201. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you learned something and you enjoyed the manipulations, the techniques, the use of the formulas, the tricks, mathematical tricks, and so on and so forth. So, but before we end this video, I would like to leave this challenge, as I have been doing in the past several videos. Simplify a, which is equal to 1 times 1 factorial plus 2 times 2 factorial plus 3 times 3 factorial and so on until 999 plus 999 factorial. And also think about this. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. Unknown. Okay, so goodbye for now, and may God bless you all.